What up, YouTube? Um, Today is gonna be a freestyle video, which usually all my videos are. But this one is just really gonna be off the dome because it's a topic that I made. Yeah, it's a topic that I personally feel like I don't have a good grasp explaining on. So I may, mess up here and there. But I still wanted to go over it anyways. And what I want to talk about is today is to not be stagnant in life, especially. Now, the reason I say this is because if you stay stagnant in life, how are you ever going to expect to, level up and evolve and become better in your life when you just, sitting there and not doing anything? And that's really what I wanted to come on here and talk about. I may make this into a short because I don't know how long, I'll be able to go over this. But, a lot of people know this and, some people may not. But if you're going through something and you wondering why, you can't get past that, or you wondering why, what are you doing wrong to, to get better, overcome whatever you're trying to overcome, you know, the main reason is you may just be stagnant, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a bad way, try to belittle anybody or anything like that, but most of the time it's just because you're being stagnant and not realizing that. And that's something I personally had to deal with because I had to overcome insecurities and sadness and stuff like that. And, I realized like I was watching YouTube videos and stuff like this and watching spiritual YouTubers and, self-improvement YouTubers. But I realized that, you know, I'm not going to be able to cope and or change my problems or deal with my problems without me myself actually putting in the work and dealing with that and doing the shadow work and the groundwork to become better within myself. And that's what I mean by not being stagnant, because you can get all the advice in the world, man. You could really get all the advice in the world. And this may sound cliche and redundant because it gets said a lot, but it's just really so true. Like, you can get all the advice you want in the world, all the advice, all the positive comments, advice in the world, when it comes to, dealing with problems that you have as a person. But all that stuff doesn't matter if you yourself don't change that. You know what I mean? Like, you can get all that positivity coming towards you and thinking about that in the back of your head and knowing that, and feeling good about it in the moment. But you gotta realize that nobody is gonna do the work for you. You yourself personally had to go out there and do the groundwork and the shadow work within yourself if you want to take that next step in becoming, a better person in life, just improving more in life in general, with any aspect of life, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that's what I'm really trying to get at with the term stagnant, because when you're stagnant, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there. You're not actually putting out, any energy or any type of physical, movement outward. And I know that may not sound completely uh matched up to what I'm trying to explain, but it has a similar meaning to it. And that's really what I'm just trying to get across. Like, you can have all the positive comments and things like that in the world, but if you, like I said, if you yourself are not putting in the work towards bettering yourself and self-improving your life, then you're just going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck at the same spot that you was, wondering why, you know, you can't reach up to a higher level. And like I said, I'm not coming on here to bash nobody or make anybody feel beneath themselves. I don't do that because me personally, I dealt with this. And you just gotta do it, bro. Shout out to Nike, bro. Shout out to Nike, bro. That sound that sounded cliche, but it's true, bro. Shout out to Nike, bro. You just gotta do it. And I know that may not sound the easiest to everybody depending on what they may be going through in their life, but you really just gotta have that drive and that willpower to want better for yourself, because you know your worth as a person. And and you know that you deserve better for yourself. And I'm gonna touch on that in another video also, about knowing your worth and stuff like that. But when you know your worth and you know that you deserve better for yourself, then you will just, you just have that urge, that sense of urgency in the back of your mind, or just that gut instinct, your intuition just telling you like you have to do something to change the situation you in. And like I said, you know, that's just really what I wanted to get across. And in order to do that, you know, you have to know that in your mind, because you may, you know, get all these positive comments, and you may have actual people you know in real life, like maybe friends or associates, that's willing to help out, you know, to make you become better overall within your life. But like, are they gonna be there every second of the time of the day? You know what I mean? Like, you yourself has to want it also in order to become more improved within your life. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of factors that could go into this. And like I said, I don't really know how to explain it like that, but I may touch on that in a different video. But it's a lot of things you can do, but overall it just starts with you, and you having that willpower and that sense of urgency that, you know, this is something that you have to do to better yourself. And yeah, to better yourself, and just you knowing your worth as an overall person, that, you know, you have to do this to self-improve within your life. And that's really what I wanted to come on here and talk about. um Still trying to get better with this. I'm gonna keep going on it. Shout out to Jordan Green, Care for Mari, and all the other self-improvement YouTubers. And yeah.